right? He kind of shakes his head for a moment and is like, that sounds correct. Then he turns and walks away.
Awkward.
There is something
Interesting.
that was strange.
The man does not seem quite in his right head. Perhaps the magics of this night is to blame.
So we're going there then, Sir Robert. Yes.
What? Perhaps we may. Perhaps we ought to ask counsel of Merlin, who knows more of magics.
I think
You
Merlin
left
has
Merlin's 2
many.
weeks ride behind you.
Yeah. But since Merlin is too far away, we are on our own as usual.
Yes.
To Badenhilda.
What do you mean, as usual? You just had a huge battle where you guys weren't even the primary knights.
Well, we are on our own. To Badenhilda, we shall see what we may accomplish there. Right. Wait, what do we need Merlin for? Yes, to Badenhilda, we shall overcome and find out on our own. Okay, right off to Badenhill.
Okay, you ride to Peyton Hill. Everyone else follows, I assume?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You ride off to Baden Hill. Okay, when you arrive at Baden Hill, it's kind of a deep mining town, but more importantly, there is an enormous platform set in the center of town upon which rides a man with pointed ears. You can make a fairy lore check when you see this man.
Oh boy, we're rolling for 1.
Sure. Why not?
Fishing for wands.
Yeah, no one recognizes him. He seems to be but a normal man to your eyes. He wears a upside-down cross around his neck and is preaching the word of paganism to all of these folks. More importantly, he wears all black clothing with red trim and rides a horse that to your eyes appears to breathe not air but smoke.
Wait, this is
Whoa.
Baden Hill?
Yes,
Are our quests intertwined?
perhaps they are.
It seems so.
Upon seeing your arrival, he turns and says, Sir Aurelius, I have been waiting for you.
Oh, and who might you be, sir?
I am the knight of Baden Hill. He holds up his hand for a moment and flicks it out like this. Can you make a, pious, otherworldly check, I think is what it's called?
What? Spiritual?
Everybody?
Yeah, no, just Aurelius.
Okay.
What is it called for you guys? I know it's
Spiritual / worldly?
Yeah, so make your spiritual roll. Okay, so his hand appears to be but a hand. He says, I understand that you have been given a task to investigate my callings.
I'm also supposed to investigate you. Did you not know about that?
He doesn't look at Sermon at all. His eyes are locked on Aurelius.
I have heard tell of your deeds in this location. I hear that you are preaching against the true Lord Jesus Christ, and why dost thou wear his symbol inverted?
He gives you, this condescending, shit-eating grin. I mean, he looks like a young Dick Cheney at this point. And,
oh god, now I really want to kill him.
He says, will you engage me in single combat, Aurelius? We shall place stakes upon it.
And these stakes are...
If I win, I will teach you my combat method by which I have defeated so many knights by knocking their armor apart. But if I win, you must convert to the religion of my choosing. And as he says that, he licks a particularly long canid on his jaw. Yes.
I refuse. I have reason to believe that your battle method is based upon magics and upon the defilement of and your upon foul magics, and I would never give up my belief in the true savior.
So, he's still a Stratus horse, and when you declare this, all of the townsfolk are like, and he says, yes, it is true. I am in the service of the Dark Lord Satan. He pulls out his sword, and it is made entirely of fire. He says, truly, you would defy me, fools?
In the name, Lord Jesus Christ, so I hold up my sword in the shape of the cross. It's like, I will smite thee in his name and send thee back to where thee came.
Okay.
Rob was like, holy shit, what just happened?
So, as you know, only 2 horsemen can attack another horseman at the same time. So which 2 of you will engage him?
I'm Christian too. This is kind of bothering me. Just a little
Aurelius
bit.
is certainly going to engage.
This is
I
mine.
mean,
I
it's
should
his
also
fight
point
here.
out, he is not wearing any armor.
Whoa.
Nor does he carry a shield.
I'm sure he has other defenses.
Okay, so
Just a suspicion.
the Christian knights will engage him.
I don't know again.
Servant wants to,
It's
but
my quest.
Servant's quest was to find your sister, right? If this is
My
related, I
quest
won't
is
take
to
it
beat
from
this guy up.
So,
Okay, so in that case, it seems fair that it would be Sermon and Aurelius. It's our quest.
Yeah, okay.
So Robert, will you bequeath this to them?
Yes, Robert's curious about what's going to happen. He's going to
Yeah.
allow them, and he wouldn't interfere since it's a matter of honor for both of them.
Okay. He calls upon his passion and Satan and succeeds.
Holy
Hey,
shit,
how's
guys,
Satan?
come on.
Oh, God.
We need some sermon rolls over here. Come on, boys. Aurelius, you're going to have to call in.
Oh, God.
Yes,
I
Aurelius,
don't want to roll
do it.
this.
Give
Do
yourself well, let me ask. Oh yeah, loyalty lord would work for you here, right? Yeah, because
This is my quest. I'm doing this
just remember, you're trying to learn his secret technique.
after beating
Yeah,
him.
for your lord, yeah.
Sure.
So
After
definitely.
beating him, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I really, really do not want to roll a passion here. No, I refuse.
Okay, you do not roll.
Dude,
passion.
roll a passion. Just go for it. It'll
I
work
feel
this time.
inclined to let you know his sword skill is currently 30.
Dude,
Oh,
you need
shit.
a passion. With defense.
Need this.
Yeah, go
Need
for it.
this in order to survive.
This is, you're not
Okay.
rolling it. Like, you need it this time. Like, I think it'll work this time. I feel like it's
hate you
gonna work.
guys so much if I fail again. So much. All right.
This is like a situation to call upon a passion.
Our
This is like
Father,
what passions
Lord
are for.
heaven, hallowed be thy name. Kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Hallelujah.
Just
Hallelujah.
everything that's
Amen,
happening.
Dad.
Oh!
Yeah!
All upon your honor as
Yes.
a knight. Mark down a check. Okay, he will engage half of his sword skill at one of you and half to the other, which gives him a 20 and a 20.
Wait, you said it was 30.
Yes, this is how it works. He has 20 skill base, and he can divide that between as many opponents as he would like, and then the modifiers add to each roll.
Damn.
You ready?
Yep, that's how it works.
Oh, it's not. It's
Wait,
not
that's
like
a
yes.
He doesn't
not
have to
total
divide the
damage.
30 up. He divides his skill up, and then he adds all the modifiers to those skills.
Whoa, that's pretty decent. Then passions can be important fighting multiple opponents.
Yes,
No.
extremely. What are your choices?
Beat him up.
Okay. We will roll Aurelius and him first. He has a 20, and he rolls a 13.
Come on, Aurelius.
Okay.
What's your current sword skill, Aurelius?
17,
18.
bro. 18. Oh shit. He's rolling 28. Sweet.
You succeed, but you do not critical aim. Go ahead and roll.
All right.
You deal no damage to him. So as you strike at him, he holds up his right hand, holding his sword in his left, and your sword stops inches from his hand. and bounces away.
Whoa.
Hmm.
It is clear that he is glamored in the ways of the fairy.
Someone kick his ass.
He will now roll against Sermon. Sermon gets a... Is that a critical?
18. Wait, no, 19.
19. Both they got
He
19.
succeeds as well. He has his 18 armor.
Oh, come on.
You
Shit!
deal no damage to him either.
And what's, like, how big is he looking to us?
He's quite large.
Yeah.
His size is
He's
19.
mounted as well, I think. Oh, wow.
He is mounted as well. Okay, the next round, you guys have to make your decisions as to what you're doing here first.
Fight again.
Continue to fight. So strike at him with the sword again.
Interesting. I'm trying to decide whether or not to use magic on you guys, since you would have no defense against it, but he would have no defense against your swords. We'll save that for now. His hell skills are good enough. He will strike at...
Both of us, or?
I really want to go berserk on one of you, but that would be wrecking.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's going to happen. He will go berserk on Aurelius. Aurelius, you can either choose to take a defense action and gain plus 10 to your sword skill, but deal no damage, or you can take a free attack on him.
Dude, if you don't kill him, he's gonna kill you, for sure.
Well, if he's going berserk on me, then that means that Sermon can go full attack on him. So
He's still dividing his attacks between the two of you.
Oh, what?
oh, he can go berserk on me and
Yes.
attack him as well?
Yep.
But is he berserking on me as well?
No, he's only berserking on Aurelius.
What? What?
Aurelius, good defense, man.
Yeah, I'm going to go defense. I think I'm
Okay.
weak in order to
Roll
survive.
it. He gets a plus 10 on his roll. He criticals. You will need to also critical. Although with your bonuses, it should be pretty
Plus
short.
20,
23?
23.
Oh, do you critical?
Yeah?
No, wait. You would only have plus...
He's 38. He's 21 on
You have
critical.
an 18, right? Yeah, you
I
have
have
a
an
21.
18.
But it doesn't matter because when you're at 23 or 21, they're both a 20. Once you go,
Okay.
once you critical, it's always a 20. So
But
you get
Okay.
partial. Both of you do nothing. So he goes into an insane attack against you. You go into full defense against the attack, and it resolves as nothing. He gets his regular attack against Sermon.
Yes, critical.
He gets a partial success. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Kill him.
Kill him. Okay, 43 minus 18 is 25. He has 30 hit points. You will knock him unconscious. And deal
Boom!
a major wound. So you knock him from his horse. As you do, the horse and his sword disappear.
Aurelius will step down in dramatic fashion. He takes his sword so it forms the shape of a cross, and then he will slam it into his heart.
I'm going to try and stop him.
Interesting.
I'm totally going to try and stop him.
Yes. Make opposed strength rolls.
Okay.
So you roll against your strength score. A person who succeeds will have a 10. Well rolled. Okay, so Aurelius, you try to slam down, and Sermon barrels into you, pushing both of you off of your horses, preventing the final blow on this creature.
And Robert, at that time, as soon as Sermon stops him, is going to call out, Aurelius, no. Because our mission is to find out how to fight like him. So,
That's
And-
one of the
yeah.
missions.
the other mission is not to kill this guy. it's to-
Attempting to.
I mean,
You cannot
mission is-
take his. It is impossible for you to take his fighting techniques. It will stain you, and
Your mission is to stop him. You have stopped him. He's
No,
mine
that's
my
now.
true.
mission is to end this foul infection. Your
You
mission
can end it
cannot
without
succeed.
him. His influence is gone. You can go about your ways. He's mine now.
You want to fight like Satan?
What?
You want
yeah.
to fight like Satan?
My mission is to find out how he fights. At least I at least have to find
It
out.
should be pretty clear the way he fights involves magic, fairy
Yeah.
magic, and a blend
We can't
of fairy
magic.
and satanic magic.
But
Yeah, we
I'm
can't
totally
use
going
magic,
to
right?
at least bring him before Earl Roderick
Okay.
and tell him he uses magic.
Okay.
All right. I will keep a close eye on him, and I will petition the Lord to have him slain when the time comes.
That is fair.
Okay. So just to speed up the end of this side quest here, you, I'm assuming, bind and gag him and drag him after you and have your squires basically beat him unconscious every day or
Yeah.
something like that.
Whatever's needed. Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
He is thrown into the prisons in Sarum Castle in Salisbury, where he awaits judgment from Earl Roderick, which will happen after he returns from the fighting in Colchester, of which you are now participants. Now to begin your garrison duty in the year 46.
Well, my grandfather died in garrison duty, so it could be exciting.
Yeah. You have patrolled a number of days. Along the 23rd day of your patrol, you meet an old man dressed... Oh man, I gotta restart here. I am falling apart. Along the way, you meet an old man dressed in tattered goat skins who asks a favor of you all. He puts on his hat.
Erlen?
Now, you boys, my cherished old goat has wandered away up a nearby hill, and I am too old and weak to climb after it. Could you good knights help me? I am a peasant of Earl Roderick, and I used to serve the Earl at court as a goat herd.
Fine.
He says he's at court. Can I try and recognize him?
Yes.
Let me see. Where are we? Skill tree down.
So, you peer at him for a moment and you try to recognize him. You ask him a few questions about the court, and he seems to know more than you do. He's
Oh,
like,
okay.
why, that Lady Gwilla, she sure is a fine looker. Yep, and that Lady Indy. 2 husbands
Okay, so-
dead in the ground.
So he seems to be genuine, and since I'm sure
It
garrison
is a
duty is
short
bloody boring.
detour. We are happy
Yes.
to do what is needed.
Yes. Yeah, old Robert will want us to help him.
Your
Just a goat, right? Just goat.
Yeah.
Yep, it's just
Remember,
a goat.
no eating the goat, Rook.
Nothing special about it.
What? I wouldn't eat a goat. Not this man's goat, anyway.
What? Nothing special about it? Okay. Alright.
So he says, yep, you go up that hill there now, boys.
Okay.
Up the
So
hill.
we ride up the hill? Yeah.
Yes,
right up
you
the hill.
can ride up the hill.
Fine.
Okay.
Right up the hill.
Right up the hill.
Okay,
Yeah.
the 4 of you ride over the hill. Your squires stay with the old man. When you reach the top of the hill, you see that the goat is about 8 times larger than it should be.
Yeah,
Whoa.
what the?
You can make a suspicious roll with a +5.
Yeah.
I don't think I could eat that goat.
So
Huge.
where is
Not bad.
suspicious?
The bottom trait on the right.
Ah,
The
there we are.
second-
Yeah.
Success.
Anyone who got a success realizes there is something extraordinary
Yeah.
happening here. Anyone else is just like, well, it's a pretty large goat. It happens in Britain sometime.
Radioactive.
Britain is a magical
Is
place.
it not counting me as being a success, even though I rolled a 2? That's weird.
You have skills of zero.
Yeah, your 20 minus 10 is...
What's
yeah,
that
is
doing?
messing it up. So you should have a 15, I'm guessing, right? So that is a success as well.
No.
Anyone that got a success can all mark a check in suspicious.
I think you're only supposed to get those on criticals.
Yes, but they're also available when the game master says so,
Yeah.
and at points in the storyline where the role is important.
Ah,
There's lots of GM discretion in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like for important events, like it matters more than like random.
Okay. At the top of the hill, not far from where the goat is, you see some old ruins, not much more than a 3-foot-tall foundation of some large manor. A big black billy goat chews on cud and watches as you approach. When you get close, it turns and bounds away down the hill back into the woods. What do you do?
There you go. We need to bring you back. I chase after.
Come on, goat. Come here, goat. Do we
Continue
track
to
it?
follow it.
Yeah, we follow the goat.
right.
Are there roles we can make to know about this goat, or?
You can roll fairy lore.
Whoa.
Oh God!
That itself does
Fishing
us a
for
lot.
20s. Well,
Let's
fishing
go,
for 20s.
guys. Very low.
Close.
I'm getting 19s every time I try and go for one, so...
After this stupid goat, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Off we go.
No one succeeded? Okay.
Nope.
You are chasing after it. You enter an area of scattered trees and brush. The foliage is not so dense here that you cannot ride, but the goat outdistances you easily. It slips into some brush, lost for a moment, and then suddenly cries out as if in pain. At that moment, a smallish, three-eyed giant steps out, clutching the goat in its horns. The goat is bawling and kicking harmlessly. The giant sees the knights and tosses the goat aside.
No, Mr. Goat.
What do
Giant.
you do?
Usually, okay, I know it's usually only 2 like mountain knights could attack it, but like with giants, is there a special rule?
If you all dismounted, all 4 of you could attack it.
Could 2 mounted attack and then 2 dismounted?
Nope.
Alright. I'll dismount. Or I'll wait to see what everybody else does. Robert's call.
Robert, as our leader, do you have a preference?
Well, will we get a negative penalty if we dismount? Or is it just normal?
You just wouldn't get the +5, -5 for being mounted.
Alright.
We
Well,
don't
do
anyway
giants-
because
I don't. Giants don't get that because they're giants, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we might as well just dismount.
Oh, just
Yeah, we
Okay.
dismount
All
then.
of you dismount. It is throwing a giant boulder in the process at one of you.
chaos dice.
easiest target.
Sermond,
No.
Oh God!
you can make a dodge roll against this boulder.
What's a dodge roll?
Dex.
Your dex.
Okay.
It succeeds. Let's see if you can partially... Okay, you can get your armor and shield against this.
Shit.
Oh, I thought he
Boulder hits
dodges
you
it
for 30
completely.
points of damage.
Holy!
Oh,
After
does dodge
doesn't
completely dodge?
Yeah, completely
Yeah.
negate. You just
Okay.
dodge out of the way. That's
So
not
it
defense.
hits a tree next to you and goes through another 3 trees before it stops.
Okay,
Holy shit.
bring it down fast.
Yeah,
In the
guys.
process, it rips a small tree out of the ground and begins waving it at you. You're all charging in to engage it.
Yeah.
We're not doing any fancy maneuvering here. We just got the brutal beatings happening.
Yep.
Oh God!
Your squires await you just a short distance away, so if you require their help, they will assist you.
Passion, passion, passion.
Just a moment. All of you need to roll for prudent.
What's prudent?
Oh, it's scared.
Prudent.
Yep.
Oh, we have to roll valor?
You have to roll prudent.
It's
+5.
cowardliness.
What? He gets up with a -5 to prudent.
+5. You
Oh,
get a
plus
+5 to prudent.
Doesn't matter. Still got 20.
If you succeed on prudent, you run away.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Can we also make? Can't we make valorous against it?
Nope.
Wait, why not?
What? We all run away?
Did everyone fail their succeed? Rook does not.
No. It's gonna get
Basically
killed.
fumbles. Rook is just like, yeah, let's wreck
He's-
this shit.
He's not much bigger than me.
That
Oh,
would
man.
be the other
Hey,
way around,
Arthur.
though.
Could we have made but then if we are charging in, couldn't we have made the prudent roll before we dismounted?
Hey, Kroama, do you have a second replacement character?
I'm pretty sure that it should be the other way around, though.
Alright, let's see here. Discretion and valor, a prudent modifier is given. Prudent modifier applies to a prudent roll when a character might attack a creature in question. Valorous. Let's see here. That's about bears. I want to know about bears. Failure indicates your reluctance to close with a beast for 1 round, while a fumble indicates 1d6 rounds. So, Rook, you run for 1d6 rounds.
Alright. That seems
So
better.
let's see here. You run away for 6 rounds.
Oh, shit. Okay, so it's 3 of us
Aurelius,
against him.
You stay. You have a +5. Sermon, you stay. Okay, so the rest of you engage. You're gone, Rook. You'll be back at 6 rounds, so good luck.
Wait.
Not many things are bigger than me.
I'm just gonna. So this is round 1. That's not what I want to do. Round counter. And give it a calculator of optional. There we go. Give it a 1. Maybe add something else to the order. There we go. Okay. That's working. And now I pull up the giant stats. It will declare first. It is going to use its small tree twice.
Thank God.
Nope, it's just going to use it once. And it's going to try to crush Sermon.
Why?
What are your declare? Well, I tried to throw the boulder at you, right?
Yeah.
All right. What are your guys' declares?
We're gonna
what type
attack.
of-
Attack it with a sword.
Attack it with sword,
I'm
yeah.
trying to find if there's any. Let's see. Could I use honor on this?
Don't
Now,
think
what would be
honor.
inappropriate? I don't even know if there's what's the appropriate passion. I don't know if we can call upon a passion.
Is there an appropriate
You're
passion
on
here?
patrol for your lord, right? So loyalty
loyalty.
liege.
Yeah, because we're
Yes.
doing this because it was a individual in our.
Indeed.
I wonder if I should roll because it's just. I don't think we should just roll for everything.
I'm planning on just doing normal.
Well, sometimes people decide they like the passion crapshoot, and some don't.
Yeah.
Some also
I mean, I have a
not
good chance of
time to
succeeding,
be
but I don't want to.
Tree.
Yeah, this is a small giant. I really, really do not want to fight this normally.
Okay, yeah. I would defend if I were you while we attack it.
Well, you're impassioned, Sermon. Are you attacking or are you defending? Defend gives you a +10, but if you succeed, you do no damage.
Yeah, I could go for it, so I'd have a, then.
You'd auto crit, basically.
Basically, yeah. Maybe it seems like a rational idea, so no.
Yeah, this thing's gonna kill you if he hits you, man. Dude, that tree was like that boulder was not funny.
So
That
no.
was a pretty good damage roll. Yeah, it seemed pretty higher than average.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm gonna fight it normally.
Okay, all right. Let's have the two of us roll it out. It will hit.
Yes, +6, so 16.
Okay. Roll
Nice.
your damage.
Yeah.
You will deal 13 points of damage to it. Its size is 30, so you do nothing to it.
Is this a small giant or a normal giant?
This is a small giant. It deals 96 damage if it hits you with a tree.
Oof.
Do we get to attack it as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
The rest of you now get your unopposed attacks.
Oh, since it's unopposed, can we berserk and do 2 attacks?
No, it's still good.
You would have had to
We didn't
declare
declare.
that before now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, it would still get its attack. I think
Yeah, if you berserk, it gets a free attack back on you.
it would kill you.
Okay.
It's
Hit and hit. 27 is reduced to 12 and does nothing. 20 is reduced to 5. Okay. It shifts around. You guys declare first, and then it declares this round. This is round 2.
Strike again.
Okay.
I'm thinking.